Welcome once again to the Salt Labyrinth. My name is Hank. With me is Ben.
Yo, we're doing a Spider-Man comic. I need to know who the artist is. Who drew this?
Who this is
lined this or whatever.
Ed McGuiness, who also drew those Avengers comics we read.
Okay, so he needs a large award. I mean, he needs our finest award for the dress he put Felicia in and the way he drew her thighs on page 13. Like, Jesus Christ. Just the inconsistent with her legs in the rest of the comic, but man, she could like crush several coconuts. This was great.
Mm-hmm.
This was a great comic.
Yeah,
I
we're
loved
talking
it.
about
The
recent Amazing Spider-Man issue 6, which is legacy number 900, because Marvel is now doing this, where they have like the issue for the run and then the legacy number for their long-running series, which I actually think is very good. I think that's smart. And I was reading that, so I was just reading this recent run of Spider-Man. I was catching up on it at the end of last year. And then I read this issue, and this issue is just great. It's just a single standalone issue.
It was very fun. I love how it started. Well, I mean, okay, so we had like our little lead-in, like pre-title bit setup.
Mm-hmm.
But I love how the comic started with "Go away, Peter Parker." That was very solid, understandable.
Peter showed up early. Everyone is thrown off. Like, what the fuck is going on?
No. He showed up on time.
Oh,
Which
that's
for
right.
him is like,
Yes, that is early for him. That's Peter Parker early.
also, I loved the. I didn't see it coming because again, I just I don't think forward, but I love the whole concept of this of like, what is Spider-Man and how that got resolved. It was so good.
Yes,
It was
it's
so
perfect.
fucking cool.
That is, it's such a good, like, breakdown of Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like,
And fucking like J. Jonah Jameson is great. The fucking Doc Ock arms are great. Like how they're
Yeah.
like punching out help in the building and stuff. Like
yeah.
This is just good
At this
shit.
point, it's like, it's like close to over 100 issues where J. Jonah has known Peter Parker as Spider-Man and like been like positive on Spider-Man.
Gotcha.
That happened. But it's amazing how good he still is as that. Like, he's still so like, he's like try-harding too hard and helping sometimes. He's like, he's still hilarious. It's like kind of incredible how they turned that character, but that character's still like amazing.
Yeah. Oh, he's great. Rolling in like he had gas. It's bad gas.
It's like, it's not Peter's actual birthday.
Yeah,
Like
he's
how
got
May
his-
is like,
he's got
this
his-
is definitely his birthday.
He got his birthday wrong. Smooth Jonah. Shut up. Man.
Yeah, and the way like Peter like becomes friends with the Doc Ock arms, and it makes a little heart shape.
Yeah, dude. Also, just like, I don't know. What's our villain's name? I actually didn't catch. Living Brain.
The
Boy?
living brain.
That's it. Okay.
Well, it's a character from like that robot they're digging out.
Yeah. It's like I got that. I figured it was from they were saying like for their like previously or whatever. They're like check issue like fucking 12 or or whatever.
Of the original Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah. No, that shit was like that connection was cool. Like the way it tied back into like all the legacy stuff is cool. But then the Sinister Six has like a single entity.
Yeah.
But it's, oh man, like it was cool, and I was like, this is just fun to watch. But then like the way it fucking breaks down, and they're like, do we sound like that? Like, is that us?
Yeah, like it defeats, like the robot tears itself apart because it starts fighting with itself. Because the Sinister Six are not a cohesive unit at all.
No. Yeah, that it was just so fun. They like all freaking team
That
up.
like, yeah,
but, like,
and then
they
Spider-Man's like, all right, I guess I have no choice. Fucking, I'm not letting you kill this fucking robot brain.
Yeah, man. I forget. I want to get. Where is the
God,
thing?
the pat. Doc Ock's arms.
Oh yeah. So the bit when they're like destroying it or whatever, like, they're all like, "Oh, this brain is beautiful," and da 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 da. Like, we're frying it, right? Yeah. Well, of course. Goes without saying.
Goes without saying.
And then he does the big fucking Spider-Man does the big fucking monologue about like, maybe just this once you guys should follow my lead and show some mercy. Is that too much to ask? And like, that we're killing him too, right? Clearly. It's just so good.
They're just true to themselves.
Fucking Vulture, like, good God, he's still making jokes.
It's so fucking perfect.
Yeah,
It's
no,
just
and then,
like quintessential, like perfect Spider-Man.
and then fucking, oh, just the entire ending. As soon as Living Brain is like, can this be Spider-Man?
Mm-hmm.
Like, yet here he stands, ready to give his life to protect me because I was defenseless. And so my question is answered. This is Spider-Man. Like, it's so fucking good.
Mm-hmm. And then he's gonna unplug him, and he's
Yeah,
like, "Oh, and Peter." He's like, "What? How you fucking know about Happy Birthday?" You're just like, "Oh God,
Oh boy.
oh boy."
Oh man. And then him fucking saving him, like putting his life on the line to save someone defenseless, gets Felicia like fucking moist. Like,
She's
know
horny
what?
for Spider-Man.
you know what that Boy Scout loyalty does to me? Like, do I? Fucking tongue down his throat in the Doc Ock arm is like, "Mwah."
It's just a happy ending. Good times all around.
Yeah. Oh, just very solid. Incredible one-off.
Extremely solid issue of comic. One comic book story. One unit of comic.
Like, cool fight. I mean, I don't know how I last saw Sandman, but the fact that he's like, I'm still like not sure whose side I'm on. I remember being a beach. Like that. I can't really commit to can we call it like the Sinister Five? I don't know where I'm at. Like,
I remember
that
being
shit
a beach is pretty fucking great.
That shit was so good. Yeah. No, all of this was
like
just,
he's been he's been a villain, he's been a good guy. He's
I
been
remember-
a beach apparently.
I remember him being a good guy, dude. I was all about that. I wanted him to be a hero.
Yeah. But he was an original Sinister Six member, so that's
Yeah,
worked in the
but
story.
you know, like, people can fucking change. Let me guess. The short story you didn't like was the one with Jimmy Fallon.
It's Jimmy Kimmel.
Kimmel? Fallon? Is there a difference? Who? What?
They are different late night hosts, yes.
I can't think of what. Hang on. Jimmy Kimmel. Okay, sure. Jimmy Fallon.
But yes, the here's Jimmy Kimmel in a comic was the one I don't like. That's like I think that goes that like tradition goes back to like when they put Obama in a Spider-Man comic of just like, here's a celebrity, you know.
I
And they did like what's his name? Who was also a late night host and was on the Daily Show. I forget his name at the moment. I'm blanking.
You know the whole thing where it's, I forget the term, but it's like it's the Nelson Mandela. Mandela.
Stephen Colbert. That's what I was thinking of. You're thinking of the Uncanny Valley, I think.
No, like the thing where it's like you feel like the Berenstein Bears thing where everybody's like, no, it was spelled
Yeah, it's
this
Mandela
way.
effect. Okay.
Yeah. I feel like I stumbled into a universe where there was only one of these people. And I'd like, when did the fucking second one appear? Like, I'm kind of freaking out a little. How did I not know this? There's just one of them.
No. They're two different. They're different channels. They have different late night shows.
I'm very uncomfortable right now. Okay.
Going back, I think the split comes. Well, I mean, there were always like multiple shows.
Yeah, the
but, like,
split.
big one
Exactly.
is,
That's
like,
what I'm wondering.
that's because David Letterman going to a different channel because Jay Leno got the job. Is like when that goes back to. So David Letterman used to be would do the later show after.
Those people look different, though.
That's true.
this
Jimmy
is
Kimmel
the
and Jimmy
same
Fallon do not
fucking-
look the same. They
I'm
just both are
looking
called
at them.
Jimmy. It's just that they're both Jimmy.
They look too much alike.
What?
Their name
One
is
of them has
too
a beard,
similar.
and one of them doesn't have a beard.
Oh, there's no possible way to solve that difference. No. This is too much. I don't like it. We'll just call the entity Jimmy. But I'm guessing like I don't know. I thought it was fine because immediately this comment makes more sense now. Where he's like, yeah, are you the real Spider-Man? He's like, honestly, I'm not even sure. There's like 5 of me now. He's like, same. There's like 5 Jimmys. But we're the originals. I was just like, yeah, I can accept Jimmy as like a fucking cloned entity that exists or something, like just part of this dumb universe. Like, sure.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I didn't mind.
They had
it.
separate careers before they were late night hosts, even.
I mean, yeah, sure. In this
Separate
universe,
people.
where I come from, it was different. Horny Librarian was also a pretty like that short
Horny
story.
Librarian was pretty fucking great. I like that story a lot.
The fact that he has to be like shitty Spider-Man for all the kids.
Spider-Man in sweatpants.
Yeah, then she's
sweater.
like, fucking, those glutes could be the real Spider-Mans. He fills out a pair of blue sweatpants. And fucking, dude, that ending line is so good. What's this, a new library card? A librarian's card. Call me sometime. Like, that's a fucking good one. People, if you're a librarian, like, use that. Yeah. Always on board for a pro-library story.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You can get comics at the library? And manga. That was a good little bit. Fucking, I want to hear Mysterio's album also from the other thing.
Sure.
Dream Illusions. The last one it didn't seem like a story.
Yeah,
Like,
it was just a page.
It was just a page.
Yeah.
And it was just Peter like fucking doing his usual bullshit. See you at 7. Fucking clock.
Classic
9.
shit, Peter.
Yeah.
That's just retro throwback stuff.
Yeah, I figured, but I like me.
But yeah, like that doesn't come together. The librarian one is the banger.
The librarian one, easily. No, this was very enjoyable. High recommend. You can go in blind. You don't need any like. I mean, not. I mean, like having the background for like characters is pretty good, but
Yeah, and this has just been a good streak of their the Amazing Spider-Man 100th issue things going back to like issue 600. They've been really nailing them. Although 7 and 8 are part of the ongoing story more than 6 and 9 were. 600 and 900. So those are harder to just jump into.
oh, I just noticed my immersion is now completely shattered. There's a shot of them all standing in their little, all of the other characters like Aunt May and everybody like standing in whatever area that the living brain trapped them in. Felicia's dress doesn't match up to her other dresses. Like she's wearing a different dress in that shot. It's all ruined. It's all out the window.
Where? What page?
Let me see what it is in my thing. Hang on. It is. Can I get a? Can we get the page? Can the page come up? 33.
33.
Just
her
wearing
dress.
No. Skip to like 45. She's wearing like a little longer dress with slits in it. I can't believe they've done this.
Oh.
I don't actually care. I just noticed it, you know.
You're correct.
Meh. Also, what's the deal with, I forget his name at the moment. What's the deal with Metal Legs Boy, Darth Maul?
Metal Legs Boy.
Same page, 33. I assume that's Venom.
I think that's Flash.
Yeah. Oh, Flash, right.
He lost his legs in Afghanistan.
Great.
Then he became Venom.
Great.
He became Agent Venom.
I mean, Agent Venom sounds pretty cool.
I don't know what he's up to currently. Then he became Agent Anti-Venom for a while.
That's weird.
Because they brought back regular Venom.
Yeah, that's great.
He was Venom, but he used guns, Ben.
Oh, shit. They gave him the Shadow the Hedgehog treatment. Okay. No, this shit was very good. It's stuff like this that makes me like, I know it's not the reason we read Spider-Man and stuff, but like it just feels so good that now I can like appreciate this. Maybe not fully, but you know, because it's not like I've been reading for a super long time, but
yeah,
like this now just like it feels.
This is like
good.
in a single comic. This is a good distillation of like why Spider-Man is good.
Yeah, dude,
and what he's about.
Oh, totally. Yeah, I love this, and the designs, like the art, the design for like Doc Ock and everybody, just real prime.
Yeah, and I just like that Ed McGuiness gets to draw good comics now. Because there was a while where like he was still great, but he was just the comics he was getting put on were not well written.
Ah, gotcha. That's unfortunate.
So it's cool to see him like working on stuff that's just like also up to like worth his talents.
Yeah,
because he's really good. Oh, and he kind of like until like this Avengers run and this one, he's only did this one issue of Spider-Man. He was like I hadn't seen him do anything that was really good since like the thing where he broke out, which was Deadpool.
Okay.
Like the like first Deadpool ongoing book.
I will say, as far as the Salt Labyrinth goes, I want to wait because you have enticed me with the I woke up as Yamcha thing.
Yes, the isekai where a normal high school boy wakes up and is now Yamcha.
Like I need to read that to see where my heart's at as far as picking a thing to continue.
Yeah, we'll do that and then we'll see where your heart takes us.
Yeah.
Next time. But yeah, that's That's a comic book.
Yeah, man. Glad to be back.
SoulCirclePodcast@gmail.com. SoulCirclePod on Twitter. Anchor.fm/SoulCircle. And I'm on Twitter at Comic Panels.
I ain't on Twitter, but I am into these comics. Heyo.
Yeah, it's cool when a comic book just comes out and it's good. Like this came out last year. Comics
also, this is just such a. It never fucking happens. I like it when you could just like read a single issue and it's contained and you can understand everything. Like,
yeah,
just,
man.
Man, what a wild idea. Very good.
Yeah. Peace.